In today's training video, we are going to review the AxisCare mobile app. The app is available on any app store for free. Once you have downloaded the app, it will immediately ask you for your server number. The server number is provided by your office team. If you're unsure what this is, please don't hesitate reaching out to your office. You'll then select Next and choose Activate Account. From here, you're going to enter the email address that you would like to receive your verification code. It will then ask you if you would like to receive that code via email or via text message. After verifying your phone number or email, you'll be prompted to create your own personal password. This is the password that you will use to sign into the mobile app moving forward. If at any time you get signed out of the mobile app, you'll see that your username will be your first and last name, no caps, no spaces, and the password that you created. You'll notice once signing into the app, it immediately used face recognition. This is to keep your app secure at all times. If your phone does not use face recognition, it will also do fingerprint recognition, or it will require you create a 4-digit PIN code to use to open the app moving forward. When you sign in for the very first time, you will immediately be brought into this interactive guide. This guide is going to walk you through how to clock in and out of your visit. This includes completing ADLs and choosing the clock out button. Once completed, you'll go back to your home screen, and your home screen is where you're going to see any upcoming visits for today. You'll notice it'll show your client's name, the date and time of the shift, as well as the address. And if you choose Open in Maps, it will open your GPS to take you straight to the client's home. To clock in, we're going to select on our visit, and here we have a clock in message from the office. This is to let us know of any important details about our visit today. You can choose Got It once you've read through the message. From here, our clock in button is immediately ready to go. If you are unable to clock out, as shown here on the screen, the mobile app will always tell you why you are unable to clock in and out. Whether this is we need to complete our ADLs, or maybe we're trying to clock in too early and we need to wait a few minutes, the app will always tell you why. From here, we're going to select ADLs down at the bottom, and this is where we can see what tasks need to be completed for our client. With that, we can go down the list to mark off what we completed that day. You'll also see that your office is able to leave you some detailed notes regarding your client if there are any important details. Once you've completed your tasks, you're going to choose Save in the top right, and you'll notice we can now proceed to the client's signature. Before doing so, let's take a look at a few options down below. Under Notes, this is where you can leave a note to your office about this visit. Did your client eat well today? Did they sleep well? Anything that may be important. Please note that your screen may look differently from what you see here, as each office has the ability to customize the app based on their needs. Under Forms, this is where you will have the ability to see your client's care plan, notate that you have signed the care plan, and you can re-review it at any time. The only thing required in order to clock out is completing our ADLs. Now that that's done, we can proceed with the clock out process by obtaining our client's signature. Here, our client can confirm that everything on the screen is correct, and then you'll choose Sign. This gives your client the ability to come in and sign physically, or you'll see we do have a voice signature available as well. We'll choose Finish, and at that time, you are now being asked to answer some questions. Did you observe a change in your client's condition? If you did not, you can choose No and continue to clock out. If you say yes, you'll be asked to answer some details as to what you observed. So for this example, we'll say that Mary ate well today. We'll choose save. And at this time, we can now sign to complete our clock out process. Now, due to we've only been clocked in for about 2 to 3 minutes, we won't be able to clock out at this moment in time. But here in another 5 minutes or so, we'll choose caregiver signature, and that will complete our clock out. While we wait, let's take a look at other areas in the app today. In the top right-hand corner, you have schedule, and the first option you have available is open visits. Your office has the ability to invite you to apply to available open shifts. So here we can see that this visit is for Tuesday, June 4th. We can see how many hours this visit would pay for, the time of the shift, what our client's gender is, the general location of the visit, and you can see if you have worked with this client before. It'll also provide you attribute matching to let you know if you would be a good fit for this client and vice versa. For example, this client has a cat and dog in the home. If I'm not comfortable working with cat and dogs, I may not want to apply to this shift. Once you have chosen request on the right-hand side, this will notify your office that you are interested in this shift, and you will be notified if you're accepted. At the top of the screen, we can see that I was denied for one particular visit. It was scheduled to somebody else. And we can also see our pending approval to let us know that we haven't quite been approved yet, but the visit is still available. For this shift, you'll also notice there are some key details about your client here as well. It appears this is a fill-in shift with a $20 bonus. And we can see that the client has a dog in the home, requires gait belt assistance, and does not like perfume. Because I was comfortable with that information, I decided to apply. The next option we have here is our calendar. This is where you can come in and look at your upcoming visits in advance. If you haven't worked with a client before, you can open the shift early and review any ADLs or care plans that are available for that client. If we scroll up, you do have the ability to look at past visits, though please note you are not able to edit these at this time. If you need to go back to retrieve a client's signature, you have 120 days to come back in and get your client's signature. Under availability, this is where you can come in to confirm that your availability looks correct. If at any time an adjustment needs to be made, please contact your office to ask them to make adjustments. The next tab that you have available is alerts. Under alerts, you're going to see that there are many notifications that come through today, all the way for reminders of expiring documents, being offered open shifts, as well as tomorrow's visit reminders to let me know how many shifts I have the following day. It is so important to ensure that your alerts stay enabled so that you receive any important details about your position or possible chats from your office. In the top right-hand corner, we also have the chat button. Here, your office can reach out to you, very similar to texting, and you can respond with ease. Our office reached out to us today to ask if we were available for an open shift. We can open this up and reply, not at this time. Very similar to texting. Our office will receive that straight away and we can move on. The final section that we have in the very top right-hand corner are the three little dots. The first thing you have available here is a refresh button. So if you're waiting on an update to your schedule, or maybe you're in an area where you don't have good cell reception, you can refresh the app to make sure it's 100% up to date. Under settings, here you have an option for communication preferences. This is where you can choose if you would also like to receive alerts not only from the app, but via text and email as well. If you would like to receive these, you will simply go down the list and select the ones you want to receive. Don't forget to click Save before you leave the screen. Under app language, currently you can review the app in English or in Spanish. And if we go back to the three dots in the top right-hand corner, our final option we want to review today is profiles. Under profiles, this gives you the ability to sign into another account. So if you happen to be working for multiple agencies at one time that also happen to use AxisCare, this will give you the ability to toggle and switch between the accounts with ease, and you'll stay up to date on all of the alerts that you need to receive. If you have any questions, please contact your office, but we hope you have a wonderful day.